So Microsoft recently expanded its Xbox Series X and Series S lineup with 3 new consoles. We've now got the newly released Xbox Series X 2TB Galaxy Black with a disk drive, the Xbox Series X 1TB digital console in Robot White, and the Xbox Series S 1TB in Robot White. These models weren't designed to take on the PS5 Pro directly. Instead, Xbox is focusing on giving gamers more options, whether they want more storage, a powerhouse digital experience, or simply just a fresh design that stands out. Hey everyone, it's Rubes here. Today we're diving into the latest Xbox lineup and seeing how it stacks up in the console wars. Spoiler alert, it's not out to compete with the PS5 Pro directly, and that's exactly what Xbox intended. Whether you're a casual gamer, a hardcore collector, or somewhere in between, there's something here for you. Before we dive any deeper, if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like, as it really helps me out and it keeps me making more videos for you. So let's get into it. With Xbox sales currently on a decline compared to its competitors, the big question is, will this expanded lineup be enough to turn things around? Or is it just a way to stay relevant until we hear more about the next gen and handheld consoles? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This lineup also speaks to Xbox's strategy of avoiding a Pro model. For a deep dive into the PS5 Pro, check out my comparison video linked below. But today, let's explore how Xbox's approach with these new consoles differ. Either way, gamers win here, as these options provide more ways to experience Xbox at different price points. And with the Xbox Partner Preview having just streamed, showcasing upcoming games and trailers, there's even more on the horizon. So what do these consoles really offer? And are they worth it? Let's find out. So let's start with the Xbox Series X Galaxy Black 2TB console. This one is the premium option, priced at $9.99 Australian dollars, $5.99 US dollars, $5.49 British pounds, and €6.49 euros. The Galaxy Black gives you double the storage of the original Series X and a bold new look, with a black casing and green and white speckled design, green base, and a matching controller with the speckled D-pad and the green backing. This console is as much a statement piece as it is a gaming machine. Next, we have the Xbox Series X 1TB digital console in Robot White. It's basically the same powerhouse as the original Series X, but without a disk drive. Priced at $6.99 Australian dollars, $4.99 US dollars, $4.29 British pounds, and $4.99 euros, this makes it cheaper and more minimalist, similar to what Sony's done with the PS5 Slim Digital Edition. If you're cool with a digital-only experience, this console gives you Series X power at a more accessible price. And finally, the Series S 1TB in Robot White. This one is the most budget-friendly from the new lineup, coming in at $5.49 Australian dollars, $3.49 US, $2.99 British pounds, and $3.49 euros. It's got the same tech as the original Series S, but doubles the storage. It's a great choice for anyone who mainly plays digitally and doesn't need the full power of the Series X. If you're not too worried about 4K, this console targets 1440p gaming, which also works hand in hand with Game Pass quite well. Alright, let's get into the nitty-gritty of performance. All 3 consoles maintain the same core specs as the original Series X and Series S. The Series X models continue to feature 16GB of DDR6 RAM, a Zen 2 8-core CPU, an RDNA 2 12 teraflop and 52 compute units GPU, supporting up to 120 frames per second and true 4K gaming. While the Series S with 10GB of DDR6 RAM, an 8-core Zen 2 CPU, and an RDNA 2 GPU with 4 teraflops and 20 compute units of power, which focuses on 1440p gaming up to 60 frames per second. So there's no new CPU or GPU upgrades here, but the performance is essentially identical to the earlier models. The Xbox controllers feel solid and comfortable in your hands, especially compared to its competitors, but they lack the advanced features of Sony's DualSense, which offers features such as adaptive triggers and haptic feedback. While not every game makes full use of the DualSense features, it still edges out Xbox's regular gamepad in terms of immersive controls. However, what you do get are all the powerful features that Xbox introduced with the Series X and S. This includes Quick Resume, which lets you jump between multiple games without waiting for long load times, and Smart Delivery, which ensures you're always playing the best version of any game you buy, whether it's optimized for Xbox One, Series X, or S. And of course, Game Pass integration means you have access to a massive library of games right out of the box. Xbox's ecosystem is a major selling point. You've got backwards compatibility that allows you to play games from your original Xbox, from your Xbox 360 and Xbox One on these new consoles. Xbox is big on letting players keep their library, which is a huge plus for longtime fans. You're not only getting first-party titles from day one, but also a rotating selection of third-party games. And with Smart Delivery, you don't have to worry about buying a game more than once. It automatically updates to the best version for your console. With Quick Resume, you can switch between multiple games without losing progress. These features alone are worth considering if you're looking to add an Xbox to your gaming setup. Now let's talk about the aesthetics. The Series X 1TB digital in Robot White is a nice, sleek, white console without a disk drive. It's all about that minimalist look and is perfect if you want to keep things clean and simple. The Galaxy Black 2TB version, on the other hand, is bold and unique. It's got a black casing with a green and white speckled design, a green base, and even the controller matches this theme. The D-pad sports the same speckled green and white look, and the back of the controller shares the same green accent as the base, making it a standout piece. If you're someone who values a bit of personality in your console, this one definitely hits the spot. Compared to Sony's PS5 Slim, which lets you change console covers to match your controllers, Xbox here have taken a different approach to customization. So it's more about which style you prefer. So one of the main reasons I think that Xbox has taken this step is to offer 3 price points. The Series S with the now 1TB storage is great for casual gamers or anyone on a budget. It's powerful enough to run 1440p gaming and perfect if you're using Game Pass. The Series X 1TB digital Robot White console, however, is your go-to if you want top-tier Xbox performance but can live without a disk drive. And if you're a serious gamer, the 2TB Galaxy Black gives you a ton of storage and a design that stands out. It is the most expensive in the lineup, but it is worth it if you want that extra storage for all your Game Pass downloads and exclusives. In light of Xbox's recent decline in sales compared to its competitors, this lineup could be their way of holding gamers over until the next-gen consoles or the rumored handheld device. Time will only tell if this is a winning move or just a way to stay relevant until the next big release. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Now, while the PS5 Pro might dominate the conversation with its raw power, Xbox has chosen a different path. They aren't releasing a Pro console, and that may be because perhaps they just don't have the efficient advancements for it yet, or they simply feel that it's not necessary. Either way, Xbox's decision to offer more affordable and flexible options means more ways for gamers to find the right fit. And despite a mixed reception from the gaming community, at the time of making this episode, the PS5 Pro is currently the best-selling console on Amazon US right now, according to multiple gaming news sources which can be found at your fingertips with a quick Google search. Xbox's approach, on the other hand, emphasizes a broader range of choices over sheer performance. As a PlayStation fan, I do appreciate the power of the PS5 Pro, but Xbox's move here provides gamers with more of what they love: options. So there you have it, folks. Microsoft's new Xbox lineup is all about giving gamers more choices, and they're not here to challenge the PS5 Pro head to head. As a PlayStation fan myself, I've got to say I really appreciate what Xbox is doing here. If I were to pick one up, I'd likely go with the Galaxy Black because, to be honest, I'm just a sucker for the unique decal. And if you've made it this far, I hope that means you've enjoyed today's video. So please be sure to leave a like below, subscribe, and drop a comment on which Xbox model you'd go for. I'd love to hear what you all think. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next episode.